you can't be dipping into old ponds if you're trying to swim in a new pool.
Never mind, I can do my...
It doesn't?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in and subscribing. If you aren't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I promise you'll love it here. Today we're going to be doing a girl chat and a little makeup, things that I'm sure we both love. Happy New Year, happy 2025. I pray success, money, love, prosperity, growth over whoever is watching this. We're about to talk about 2024, how the year was for me, some things I have planned for 2025, love, career. We're going to talk about it all. So come on, girlies, let's tune in.
Girl, you have to be like everything. You have to be dope at what you do, but you have to be super sweet, and you have to be sexy, and you have to be this, and you have to be that, and you have to be nice, and you have to... It's like, I can't be all those things at once. I'm a human being.
So, as I said before, I'm gonna be doing my makeup. I did my brows already because it's very hard for me to do my brows while I'm on camera talking and multitasking. So here we are, my brows are done. We about to just get into it. So 2024 was a good year for me. I'll start there. Like 2024 was good. I feel like I've grown a lot. I took some risks that I feel like I was always afraid to take. I feel like I've grown as a woman, like not even a girl. I've grown as a woman. Yeah, there was a lot of growth this past year. In all aspects of my life, I'll say, and career, I'll say, when it came to me dating, maturity, like we saw a lot of growth. Y'all probably wondering, like, girl, where you been? It's been a year. Hello, what's going on? I've been a little bit of here, a little bit of there, a little bit of here, a little bit of there. In all seriousness, y'all, this past year, I feel like I kind of halfway overcame my imposter syndrome. This past year, I went to esthetician school. I was thinking about it for a while because if you know me, if you've been subscribed for a while, you know that I've always been into like makeup. I've always been into skincare. I've always been into beauty, all things aesthetics, and literally I'm just a girl. Like, but my only thing was I kind of felt pressured and felt like I had to pretty much like live up to this standard of working in the corporate world since I graduated college. Like I feel like if I didn't work in the corporate world, it was like a waste of time of me getting my degree. Whereas one thing I'm learning is that God puts you in certain places for a reason. Like, it's not all you aren't always going to use your credentials or what you have under your belt to the advantage that you think. Like, sometimes God has a bigger picture, and I think for me, God has a bigger picture than for me to be working in the corporate world. And honestly, I'm also learning that, like, not every loss is a loss. Like, not every loss is a loss. And just because it didn't work out doesn't mean something else may not come. Like, it's not end all be all. I felt like I had to always work in the corporate world, and that's kind of like my downfall. Like, it was to the point where, y'all, I was beating myself up about it. Like, I'm a waste of time. Like, I wasted money on tuition. Like, this, I felt like a failure, and it's not that. Like, God has bigger plans for me. And the corporate world is some people's calling, but with me, God is like, you got your degree, but you want to use it to different advantage than others. So, let's tie it back. I went to esthetician school and I had a ball. I had so much fun. Like, yo, when I say I had so much fun, I was excited to go. Other than the days that we took tests. I had a ball. Like, I was excited to be walking into class and be learning like about things that I genuinely am passionate about. But to just be genuinely learning about things that I'm actually like passionate about, I really enjoyed it. I went to esthetician school. I got my esthetician license, and that was like one of the best decisions that I made. And honestly, if you're thinking about making a career shift, y'all, just do it. Like, time isn't going to do nothing but pass, and life is about taking risks and trying things. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, life is about taking risks and trying new things. Risks are associated with like negative things, but sometimes taking a risk is all you need to really take that huge step or that huge leap of faith in life. Like, one thing I'm learning is that, like, whether you do it or not, time is going to continue. So why not just do it? So that's that. I went to esthetician school, got my esthetician license. Steps for me, long term, let me backtrack. What I'm trying to fix is me stop saying I want to and to start saying I will or I am. Like, because it's going to happen. So, yeah. So next, I am going to be opening up my own spa. That's next steps for me. Not even a spa, y'all. Like, I want to open up like a wellness center. Like, because if y'all haven't noticed, I'm a girl that's very into self-care. Like, I do yoga. I'm very much into like taking care of my body. All aspects of like wellness. Like, I love it. So I do plan on opening up a wellness center. To fix that, I will open up a wellness center. And I want it to be like, let me fix that. Practice makes perfect. It will be a wellness center that has like yoga classes, that offers like massages and facials. Like, I just have like a lot of things planned for the near future. So let me not speak too much, but that's next steps on what I plan to do with my license. And yeah, that's all things career. That's me in a nutshell. Next, we're going to talk about how love has been. I'm trying, y'all. And I'm growing. I am growing. And one thing I'll say is, nobody's perfect. Like, I'm not perfect. And I think that that's the first step. Me realizing that sometimes I can be the problem here. Like, that's okay. That is okay. Sometimes I am the problem. But in terms of love life is lifing. And I think I have a lot of demons that I need to fight on my own before I can really like get back into the dating scene. And one of them stems from like childhood. I don't want to call it trauma because it wasn't really trauma, but like me personally, I was raised on tough love. Like, I didn't grow up with, let me say, from my mom. My mom and my dad were separated, and I grew up in a household with my mom where we didn't really hear like I love you often or hugs and kisses, good night baby, blah blah blah. It was tough love more than like lovey-dovey. Whereas with my dad, he literally worshipped the ground that I walked on, y'all. Like, literally kissed my feet, didn't play about me. Like, daddy's girl for real. That was me, daddy's girl for real. And now as I'm older, I'm starting to realize that like I don't know how to accept love because I never really received it growing up. Like, I'm a Cancer, and if you know me, I literally want to do nothing but give. And when people come to me with like certain things, it's just cringy. Like, what is this? I don't know. Like, I don't get it away. Like, that's me. Like, get it away, because I'm not used to that. Like, I'm used to tough love, and I'm trying to like maneuver that aspect of my life, but I really don't know how to accept love. And I feel like when it comes to me dating, I tend to find any reason for me to stop talking to guys. Nobody's perfect, but you could be like the perfect guy, and I will find something to be like, nope, you're done. Like, but that shit, like, I think it's because I'm scared to love. Like, that's another thing, that I'm scared to love, and I don't know how to accept love. So I'm currently going to therapy for it because I'm ready to take things up a notch. Like, I have to be 25. Like, yeah, I'm still young, but I feel like 2024, I've done all things that I've lived on the edge when it came to dating. Like, I've done that. So now it's kind of like I'm ready to kind of settle down, like get married, like babies, like that's where I am. But before we can get there, I need to mature more and to grow and to learn more about myself and to be able to like receive that love. So I feel like I'm doing more talking than makeup. Okay, let's speed this up a bit, maybe, I don't know. That's the love aspect of my life. And another thing I'm learning is that like God isn't gonna, like, if you keep resorting back to old ways, you showing God that you're not even serious about like dating. Like, you can't be dipping into old ponds if you're trying to swim in it. We can't be doing that. So yeah, I need to, I'm like I said, I'm fighting my own demons. So, and I told y'all about today, I'm doing like a natural beat. I'm not doing like a crazy out of this world beat. I want it to be very natural. Thank y'all too. I'm quick to cut somebody off. Like, I know I said that I tend to like find anything to like cut people off for, but I'm also a believer in like, don't waste my time. Like, every girl has a list. If you know, you know. Every girl has a list, and if I'm seeing more cons than pros from my list within you, we're wasting our time. What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? So that's that. Yeah, I'm also not a believer in like begging nobody to act right, begging nobody to do nothing for you. Like, I feel like men these days, they be wanting to be treated like the woman, and it ain't giving that over here. So that's another thing. Then it's alive. Taking love more serious, for sure. Like, we're getting more serious about it. We're being intentional. We're being more intentional on what we're doing rather than living on the wild side, which I did in 2024. So yeah. And let's not even say, like, I don't even want to say that when it comes to only like men. I'm the same way when it comes to relationships with friends too. Like, I feel like, because let's keep it real, girls, like, some girls really don't know how to be friends. Like, some girls really do not know how to be friends. Like, if the world doesn't revolve around them, like, it's like, whoa, it is bigger than you. Like, it's bigger than you. One thing I learned in 2024 is that, like, you know how people say that like certain people are for certain seasons in your life. Like, one thing I'm learning is that, like, just because you aren't friends with somebody, or you guys aren't the perfect fit for one another. Like, let's think of when it comes to men. Like, sometimes relationships with men just don't align, and sometimes relationships with girls friendships with girls just don't align. So it's like, just because we don't align don't mean we gotta be beefing. It's to a point where now I'm like, life is too short. Like, what's actually going on here? Some friendships do be worth saving. Like, that's one thing I learned in 2024 as well. Just because someone weren't able to be a friend for you at that given time, like, you be able to express like, hey, I noticed that you, like, something was off with you today, or like you weren't your normal self. Like, what's going on? Like, really just understanding that life is bigger than you. Like, life is bigger than you, and sometimes people be fighting their own demons that they don't always talk about. Understanding that when it comes to like friendships, relationships with people in general, like, relax, communicate, be an adult. The devil can break true friendships, and that's one thing I can say. The thing girls don't know how to do is like keep people out your business. Like, one thing about me, if I'm going at it with one of my friends, it ain't hitting the net. Like, the world would never know. I don't like people in my business. Like, that's one thing, I don't like people in my business. So it's like, the world would never know. And I think that's where a lot of girls in our generation go wrong. Like, they be putting it on the internet, and once it hit the net, you can't go back. Like, you can't go back. So yeah, just understanding that like life is bigger than you. P after me. Life is bigger than you. Good job. We're 23-year-old Nike. Like, what's your whole thing? Like, yeah, what's going on? You speaking to me wrong way, you're done. But now it's like, okay, let's sit down, let's communicate. What's going on? Like, talk to me. Like, what's going on? Express how you feel, express how I feel, and we move on. Like, how do we move forward? Like, be an adult about it. Y'all probably like, oh my God, ghost. Trust me, I got it. In terms of things I have planned for 2025, this year, right now, I've been in the gym heavy this past year, and now I want to really focus on, like, of course I was working out in fitness, but it's a difference between working out for like fitness goals and actually taking care of your body, because you could work out and be as fit as ever, but your insides aren't taken care of like till its full capacity. So I really want to, like, with me getting older, I see it all the time, African American women and people in general, like, take care of my body more. Like, I want to start juicing, I want to eat more fruits and veggies, I want to like get into more healthy habits, life habits, eating habits, habits in general, rather than just going to the gym. Because before I was just going to the gym, and baby, we good, but still, like, let's create better habits. So that's one thing I want to work on for 2025. I have some new business ventures coming up as well that I will be taking you guys along with me for. Upcoming year, I really want to be surrounded by nothing but like love and just that like get it. Like, people that understand me, that I don't got a question, I don't need to be like, is that time. Getting older, we're getting older. It's not fun and games no more, like, especially because like I said, I want to start a family soon. And y'all, I tell people that when I be talking to my friends about this stuff, they be like, ah, you know what I mean, we're the person we're the person. They be like something, and the person be like, they'll shake the ice and be like, ah. That's how they be. That's when I be telling my friends stuff like this. They be like, oh, girl. But I'm serious. Like, people in our generation, they just not. Everybody's trying to do the getting before they get got. And I think that's where the problem comes in at. I'm such a sucker for love. Like, I love love. At night, I lay down and be like, oh. But like, I'm in public, I'm like, like, tough cookie, and I need to stop. It's also the Leo side of me, because I'm a Cancer sun, a Leo moon, and that Leo moon be mooning. It's time to take life more serious. We up in the scope. We up in the scope. I'm just ready. 2025, I'm also getting more into the end of 2024. I was as well, but like getting more into like reading about the Bible and like getting closer to God, understand the purpose that He has set for me, and overcome like this anxiety. I'm sure we are all fighting. I'll say overall 2024 was a pretty amazing year. Like, I've lived on the edge. I had a boa, literally that. I'm just so excited for the things that God has set for me in 2025. Like, I'm super excited. Already kind of received my sign from Him, my little sign on kind of how this year is gonna turn out. So I'm ready. I'm putting belts to behind. Everything I said I was going to do within these past couple of years, I haven't been doing. It's happening. As we speak, it's happening. So I'm so happy that I have some amazing people in my circle that constantly push me, because I would be nothing if it wasn't for my support system. Be nothing, nada, if it wasn't for my support system. The circle around you, I feel like people don't worship that enough. Like, because some people have no choice but to have nobody but themselves in life. So to have a great support system and a good group of people around you on a daily basis that constantly push you and that are there for some good times, for the darkest times, like, that's very, 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 very important, because I am nothing without them, and I love you guys so much. I have no choice. It's no excuses, and you have no choice either. You have no choice other than to put belt to behind everything that you've been saying you were going to do. 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. It's happening now in 2025. No excuses. That's just what it is. It's going to happen. So write down all of your goals. Make your vision board however you do your stuff, or whatever works best for you. You need to do it. You need to do it. You need to do it. Like, done playing around. We're done playing around this year. I'm gonna say it again. We're done playing around this year. Say it with me. We're done playing around this year. Like, this is just what it is. So I'm so ready for how much of a great year this is going to be. Like, yo, I say excited. I had a good feeling about a year like this since dang, it's like 2018. I feel real good about this year. I feel like 2024 was all about me setting myself up for success, for how good 2025 was going to be. It was all about me being strategic on what has set for 2025, and now that 2025 is here, it's like, okay, we're gonna put these things in order, and then we're gonna do our big one. This year I also plan on trying like to pick up new hobbies, because I feel like I have a bunch of hobbies under my belt. Like 2024, that's another thing I did. Like, I picked up a lot of hobbies that I genuinely enjoy. So now it's like 2025. I want to pick up a little bit more, probably like 1 or 2 more. Nothing too crazy. I don't know which butter gloss to do. This give cute and girly, but this give grown. I'm feeling grown. There we go. Yeah, 2025, I'm just ready to be paid and put up. Exactly that. need something a little bit more light. I got this from the hair store. I feel like this is a knockoff of the NYX, but it's like ruby kisses. So we're gonna go in with this because it's a little bit lighter. A little bit. I don't think I want to put no highlighter on it. I think this is good. Yeah, that was me talking to y'all. That was me doing my makeup. That was me catching up with y'all. I hope y'all are good. I hope y'all 2024 was an amazing year. And no matter what, whether you had hiccups, which we all have had, like no year is a bad year. God is giving you the opportunity to keep going and giving you the chance to become better, and that's all that matters. That was my 2024 recap. I think I covered everything. If not, maybe we'll be doing a part 2 if I feel like we can get into everything in a part 1. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. That concludes this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. To see you on my next one. Bye, smooches. Sidebar. I feel like we need to come up with like a name for y'all. Earlier I was thinking like, what was I thinking? Oh my god, I forgot it that fast. It wasn't like, if y'all can help me come up with the name for y'all, that'll be very helpful. And then if we get a couple of comments, we could talk about it in the next video on what I like the best, or what I've decided to call you guys. I really don't want it to be like that. I don't want it to be like a fan base, because like ultimately y'all aren't fans, y'all are my family. Like y'all are my girls. This is about girlhood. Like, so I don't want it to be like a fan base name. Like I don't want it to be like that. Like we're all equal, we're all a family here, we're all girls. Like, if y'all get what I'm trying to get at. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have an amazing, nothing short of amazing 2025 year. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, smooches.
Girl, you have to be like everything. You have to be dope at what you do, but you have to be super sweet, and you have to be sexy, and you have to be this, and you have to be that, and you have to be nice, and you have to. It's like, I can't be all those things at once. I'm a human being.
And don't forget what I said. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop what God has set for you. So keep going. And I'm gonna end it here. Bye. Love you guys.